Hello, my name is Grant, this is Endorphin Empire, and welcome to episode 2 of walking all of the Wainwrights in only 36 walks. Welcome back to anyone who has watched these videos before, and if you've only watched the first one of my videos, we are on the second walk today from the Walking Englishman. Today we're doing what's called the Glenridding circuit. As I said in the first video, all the information in terms of the route, the elevation, the number of Wainwrights you're completing, the names of the Wainwrights is included in the Walking Englishman's website. But I will go through a few bits of that today, and then I'll fill you in some details as we walk around today. In terms of this circuit, it's about 10.7 miles today. Hopefully it's not too far off of that when we do finish, because last time it went way over. You can probably see behind me, I've started the walk already. There is Ullswater behind. And we start in exactly the same place. We're starting in Glenridding, where we started last week. So you know the facilities already. There's toilets, there's a cafe, there's a tourist information centre, there's parking, and there's public transport available to get there. We are ticking off 6 Wainwrights today, so we'll get through to those shortly. But there's about 1,200 metres of elevation, so not too bad compared to last time. And the Wainwrights we're ticking off, are Glenridding Dodd. We are going to get Sheffield Pike, Hart Side, White Side, and Catsty Cam. We might touch the top of Helvellyn as well, because we are heading over there. And we're going to come down Swirral Edge. The first one on our list is Glenridding Dodd. It's a very steep start, so I'm going to get into that now. And then once we're at the top today, I'll fill you in on the next part of the route. So yeah, let's get going. Straight up towards Glenridding Dodd. It is lovely up here. The views behind me, as you'll see in a second, are spectacular. You couldn't have wished for better conditions. I am going to go straight to Glenridding Dodd, Heron Pike, and then Sheffield Pike. It's a very direct start to the climb, and I have opted for no music today. So if you hear me panting away or sniffling away, or if it's a little bit breezy, I do apologise at any point throughout the video. I just know a few people have requested that. So I'm going to, see how it goes and just give me some feedback, see if you prefer music or the sweet sounds of wind, me and nature. Photo? Got one?
Yeah.
That's the first 3 ticked off, and now we're going to make our way over to Hart Side. It's a bit of a descent and a steep climb, but once you're up here, I think this is maybe the hardest part of the day done in terms of climbing. and you can just enjoy a nice flat leisurely walk over to Hart Side, which is exactly what you want. And we did stop over here for some food. I think this is a good spot for people to have a little bit of a break post the climbing at the beginning today. I mean, I can hear it. Yeah, thanks, going. Now, a little bit of an update from en route. Fantastic conditions so far. It might be a little bit windy, so I'll try to talk loud and clear so you can hear me. We have completed Glenridding Dodd, Sheffield Pike, and we've added a little bonus one on Heron Pike, which maybe took us 5 minutes, but we were walking past and I didn't see why not. But a fantastic route. I can imagine coming down from Sheffield Pike in slightly wetter conditions could potentially be very boggy, because you can see where it's quite dry at the moment, but usually there's lots of water. So bear that in mind. Obviously you might want some spare socks for the route. But it's lovely so far. The initial climb is very direct, very quickly uphill, which I quite like, because then you can enjoy the second half of the walk. And yeah, brilliant so far. We are heading up now, just to our next Wainwright. So 3 ticked off so far. We've added a bonus one, so 3 out of the 7 done for today. I just enjoy the rest of this route. We're going to have some lunch once we get past the top of this next one. A bit of a climb up ahead. Yeah, as you've seen so far, lovely conditions. Let's keep going. Almost immediately floored it. If you want any further information from the course today, such as elevation on the entire route, because I am currently on the steepest part of the course right now, a link in the description below will take you to my Strava activity, where you can see that information. Now, if you want a link to the GPX data, you can use my route from Strava, because it's quite good today, or you can go on the Walking Englishman website. I'll also put a link to that in the description below, and you can download the route from there. And obviously you can follow that using your smartwatch or anything like this. Today, what's been absolutely amazing actually is the Komoot app, Komoot. I put the route into there and it's been really good at helping me stay on course, compared to my Garmin where the GPS sometimes varies a bit. So that's always an alternative. None of those are sponsored, by the way, so I'm just trying to share best practice. Such little water in to create a valley this big. I don't know what the fault is. Now that's Hart Side ticked off, number 4 today, which is good. Now following this, we're going to have some food, because I think it's going to be quite quick now. We're going to head up over the rest shortly, but yeah, I'm going to sit down, find somewhere for lunch where it's a bit sheltered. It's a bit cold and windy at the tops here. Some 2-second footage of me eating. From the top of Hart Side, I think it was actually probably the easiest part of the day, just walking over towards Rays and Whiteside. It was relatively flat, quite nice paths as well, and by the time you were going up towards Rays, it did get very popular, so the paths are much more well established over here. It does have a few climbs in when you're going up towards Rays and Whiteside on your way to Helvellyn. It is a bit of a climb up there, but nothing too dramatic. Most of the climbing's been done by this stage, so once you're at the top of Helvellyn, you know it's pretty much downhill, so not too bad at all.
How quick it is.
Yeah. That big climb. So we've had our lunch and we're just heading over to Rays, which is the next Wainwright, from Hart Side. Nice flat part this on at the moment. Obviously there's a climb up to Rays shortly. And you do go past Greenside, which isn't the Wainwright, but there is a little bit of a peak there. But just to the left, as you're walking over towards Rays, you'll notice like a little hut. I was wondering if it was a bothy, but I think it's the ski slope. I don't know if anyone has been skiing off Rays or what that particular ski slope is called, but yeah, send me some footage or anything like that, because that'd be quite cool to see. I didn't realise there was a ski slope there. I think I saw it on the map yesterday, but I didn't actually think it was a proper ski slope with a ski lift. It would be quite nice if you could go over there and ask them to turn the ski lift on for this next climb, but we won't do that. We'll use our legs. But yeah, heading up Rays now. It's a bit warmer now than it was previously. It was a bit exposed when you got over to Hart Side with the wind. So yeah, this is a nice little sheltered area. And the path up Rays looks very popular. There's lots of walkers out today. Next time I speak to you, I'll be at the top of Helvellyn and I'll show you just some footage from now.
I wonder if people are thinking, oh, there's nothing sticking here.
They probably will be thinking exactly that.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah. That's right. Hello everyone, so we're roughly at the top of Helvellyn now. I'm not going to bother walking over to the top, it's about 100 metres this way behind me. We're going to head down Swirral Edge now, which I'm a bit trepidatious about. I've been down here once before, and in my mind it seems like it's much worse than Striding Edge in terms of the exposure, but that's just because you're going down. We're going to head over there now. Very busy today on top of Helvellyn, very busy coming over Striding Edge and down the other side, but the views are fantastic. I'm going to get over here. I might be able to record some of it, I might not, but we'll see how it's going. So you will see going down here over Swirral Edge, I didn't manage to record that much at all. It is very, very steep and you do need to be very careful, so I thought having one hand holding a camera stick above my head wasn't a great idea. But you can see the views, you can kind of see why it might be a bit tricky getting down here. Overall, lovely little spot, but just definitely one to be careful on. So we're down through Swirral Edge now, just walking our way over to Catsty Cam, which sounds like a Japanese dish. But I think Swirral Edge is definitely probably a bit more exposed and more scrambling than Striding Edge. And coming down, there are a few hairy little points, so be wary. On a day like today when there's lots of people there, it is actually quite nice because you can follow someone down, take your time because people are going slower. But yeah, heading over to Catsty Cam now. Last Wainwright of the day. I think that'll be our 7th ticked off today, which is quite good. And following from there, it's basically a yellow brick road, a very easy descent down back into Glenridding. So we'll head up and over Catsty Cam now. I will show you the rest of the route. You can see the red tarn and you can see Striding Edge across the tarn and Helvellyn behind us. It's a fantastic little spot now. So we're going left here. Up there.
I have definitely become more risk averse as I've got older. Because now I see rocks and I just think about kicking them with a phone and going flying down the mountain.
It's experience is what we've got. I'm pretty sure I've been saying Catsty Cam wrong this entire video, so correct me if I have. But down from Catsty Cam, it is quite steep initially until you get to the paved sort of section, not really paved but gravelly, and then it's a long descent down into Glenridding. A lot longer than you think, but it is quite sore in the legs, but you can see a lot of sort of views now, and it is really scenic still. But yeah, it definitely does take it out of you, especially after 6 or 7 hours on your feet by this stage. Yeah, basically. Yeah, red tarn that is. That is impressive. That's what it is though when people learn. Hello again everyone, so we're just heading down the descent now from Catsty Cam and from that Helvellyn area, and that was the last Wainwright of the day, as I've already said. So it is a long drawn out descent now, kind of down a well established gravel path like you've seen. So we'll finish the video there. I hope you've enjoyed it. I think my route today is better than the English Walkman's route or the Walking Englishman's route, because they encourage you to go over Birkhouse Moor, which we covered in the first video, so there's no need to repeat that one. You can just come down this gradual descent. I think the Birkhouse Moor route, it's got a steeper descent, and I don't know, I don't like going down hills, so I definitely prefer this one. But I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. That means a bunch to me. In the link in the description below, it takes you to my Strava activity, and there you can see the route I've gone on today, and if you want to put that onto your smartwatch, be my guest. As well as that, you can click on the Walking Englishman's website, and that can take you to the rest of the 36 walks that we're going to try to complete the lakes in. I will get this challenge done, 36 walks, all of the Wainwrights. I think we've done 7 today, we did 8 last time, so that brings us to 15 out of 214, so we've got 199 to go. So we're not too far through, but we're getting it done, aren't we? I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, 1 walk won't make you fit, 1 pizza won't make you fat. Get out there, enjoy doing some activity, and I'll see you again next time from new location. Ciao.